Hello, this is Bill Rice with Kaleido Digital Marketing, and I want to personally invite you to my next webinar. I'm really excited about this webinar. It's going to be probably one of the best we've done so far for a couple different reasons. One, it covers a topic, how to design websites that generate leads, that almost everybody needs to pay attention to. I see so many websites that either are completely divorced from your main marketing plan for your business, or just have a couple little things that need to be tweaked in order to make it a really powerful lead generation tool for your entire business. So again, it's one of those webinars that has some application for just about everyone, and just going through the webinar will encourage you to take a look at your website in a more detailed way, and hopefully figure out exactly what needs to be improved to make it a bigger part of your marketing plan. So let's take a look at what we're going to cover in this, just to give you a little bit of a teaser on the agenda, and again, hopefully to encourage you to participate. This is going to be a lot of fun. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to talk about what a web lead is, and how those actually happen. So often, we talk in a very esoteric way about what a web lead is, but we don't really think about how do these things happen, what's going through the consumer's mind, what's going through the potential customer's mind as they come to your website and potentially want to go about inquiring with you about your services and your products. So we're going to really dive into what that is, how it occurs, because that obviously helps us to build a system to encourage the actual inquiry that we're looking for your sales team. And then we're going to talk about the two big levers within lead generation, obviously web traffic and conversion, and how to leverage those two, how to build sustainable capacity in both of them, and then ultimately weave those together to make a really successful, and then ultimately we're always looking for sustainability in your lead generation system. And then we're going to break it down into the specific points. We're going to talk about designing your website to attract more of that web traffic that's so important, and how to design a website that ultimately takes that web traffic, that visitor, engages them, gets them interested in actually making an inquiry with your company, and then hopefully giving your sales team a great lead. And then this is the part that I'm really excited about. Depending on whether you want to participate or not, either way, we're actually going to take live websites and we're going to do reviews on them. We're going to look at websites, both the good and the bad out there, and show you in the wild what kind of websites are probably producing good leads, and those that are having some troubles, and how you could potentially tune those up. And then, like I said, if you're willing to participate, number one, we always answer all your questions, but if you actually want your website reviewed live during the webinar, I'll take those, and we'll try to do as many of those as possible, so you actually leave with some real action items to improve your website and your ultimate lead generation. As always, during the webinar and even during this promo, never hold your questions to the end. We love feedback. We love to hear exactly what you need from us as far as learning and the questions that you have, or maybe the projects that you're working on, that we can help just give you that little extra bit of information that will really give you sizable outcomes and results. So here's all my contact information. You're welcome to use any of it. Email me, tweet me, even give me a phone call, and we can talk through specifically any of your questions. And I would love for you to email anything that you would like for me to cover on the webinar. We're still a week or so out, so I can definitely weave those in, and then ultimately you can ask all those questions live on the webinar as well. And then if you're not signed up for our newsletter, this is how you get all the best information from Kaleido. We talk a lot of inside baseball about the actual inner workings of how to make your web program, your digital marketing program work and create real results for your sales team, or just produce direct revenue, depending on how your products and services are set up. So again, we're going to have lots of fun on this webinar. I really love for you to sign up, register below, and we'll see you here in about a week. And again, this is going to be a fun one, so don't miss this one.